Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more common phrasal verbs, studying and learning. Catch up. If a person or thing catches up or catches someone or something up, they reach the same standard or level. Once you become so behind with your studies, it's really hard to catch up. They did well early on, but other businesses are catching them up now. Cut out. If you cut out part of something, you remove it by cutting it. She had cut out pictures of animals and stuck them on the wall. I cut an article out of the paper and sent it to her. Drop out. If you drop out, you leave something that you are involved in before it is finished. She had dropped out of college in the first term. He dropped out of school and went to work in the supermarket. Fall behind. If someone or something falls behind or falls behind someone or something, they do not reach the standard or level of similar people or things. These children often fall behind with their reading. His salary has fallen behind those of many of his colleagues. Find out. If you find out something, you learn something that you did not already know. I'm only interested in finding out what the facts are. I used the internet to find their names out. Go over. If you go over something, you examine or discuss each part of it, especially to make sure that someone understands it or that it is correct. I'll go over the main points of what she said. Hand in. If you hand in a piece of work, you give it to someone so that they can read it or deal with it. At 11:30, they handed their exam papers in. Don't forget to hand in your homework. Hand out. If you hand things out, you give them to people in a group so that each person has one or some. They handed out questionnaires to the audience. The teacher asked me to hand the books out. Look at. 1. If you look at something or someone, you turn your eyes towards them. Everyone turned to look at the painting. 2. If you look at something, you quickly read it or read parts of it. I've looked at your essay and I think it's very good. Note, you can also use look-through. 3. If you look at a subject, problem, or situation, you consider or study it. His research looked at the way language is acquired. Look up. 1. If you look up, you raise your eyes. She did not even look up from her work when he came in. 2. If you look something up, you find a piece of information by looking at something such as a book or website. He used a dictionary to look up the word apotheosis. Nowadays you can look almost anything up on the internet. Miss out. If you miss out something or someone, you fail to include them in something. British. The brochure had missed out the fact that the hotel was right by a busy road. He missed some important details out of his report. Note, you can also use leave out. Mainly American. Mix up. If you mix things or people up, you are confused about which one is which. I think you're mixing up the American Civil War with the English Civil War. Do you have a tendency to mix the digits up when trying to remember numbers? Opt for. If you opt for a particular thing, you decide to do or have that thing. Unsure what to study at university, she eventually opted for law. Relate to. If something relates to a particular subject, it is about that subject or is connected with it. I wanted to ask you a question that relates to electricity. Run through. If you run through something, you explain it or read it quickly. In order to practice it, check it or make sure that people understand it. Some of you won't know this, so I'll just briefly run through it. Note, you can also use go through and run over. Sign up. If you sign up, you sign an agreement to do a job or course of study, or join an organization. She signed up to do a master's degree after graduating from Columbia. Take in. If you take something in, you pay attention to it so that you understand, remember, or experience it fully. I didn't take in everything that he was saying. Alex had been the perfect pupil, listening and watching and taking it in. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.